Hi, I'm Jennifer Kelly. I'm here on the red carpet for MajorFilmEvents.com. We're here to celebrate celebrities that are actually using their voices for great causes.
Everything we do as actors, any celebrity or fame we get, is an opportunity to take the light that's shined on us and redirect it toward, work that's, people that are really changing lives. And so I was really excited to be able to talk about Americares tonight, which is, if people don't know, is one of the premier humanitarian relief organizations in the world, and focused on healthcare and their first responders in disasters and moving into communities that are suffering from disaster and poverty, and then maintaining a sustained presence in those communities to help them build out their healthcare infrastructure so that they can ultimately take care of themselves. And they've been around for over 40 years and just do incredible work all over the world. So I wanted to talk about that.
Why is it important for a spotlight to be shed on actors or people that are in the community doing the greater good for people? Why is that important for the light to be shed?
Well, because, people that are spending all of their time and expertise helping other people often are overlooked. Which actors don't often do. It's important to shed a light and to acknowledge the fact that people who are lucky enough to work in our industry have an ability to bring attention to life-saving work in whatever facet. Because it's really every non-government organization has to fight for dollars to survive and do the work that they do. And so to have people, to raise awareness about that and have people go, oh, I'm going to go to Americares.org and check out that website and maybe give $5 because I was moved by what I saw. We're storytellers. And if you can get out there and tell the story, people respond.
Right.
So that's a lot of power.
Okay, so you say you're storytellers, but at the same time, an actor is someone who draws attention to themselves. So, as she was saying, what is it like to be able to draw that attention from yourself and then draw it to a cause that you truly believe in?
That's the best. Like, for me, celebrity always made me really uncomfortable. Because I was like, come on. Really? I mean, if I'm they're promoting a project, okay, fine. But the inordinate attention that we get as actors sometimes feels a little silly, to be honest with you. But if I can use it as a very powerful platform in the way that social media can be an incredibly powerful platform as much as it can be very shallow and meaningless. But
which
it can
learned a lot about recently.
If you can take that, I'm here talking to you guys, and lots of people are going to be getting this bit of information, and then they might go, wow, I want to check that out, and then that can literally save lives. Oh, so tonight I'm talking about an organization called Americares that I am very involved with. I'm on the board of and have been involved with it for about 20 years, and it's a humanitarian relief organization that works in over 90 countries and all over the United States, being as first responders in disasters, but also they're healthcare focused, and they will move into an area affected by disaster or poverty and then maintain a sustained presence helping those communities build out whatever infrastructure exists, healthcare infrastructure, to become really self-sustaining. So whether that's a network of hospitals in Puerto Rico or whether it's a very primitive rural health clinic in Liberia, which they did after the Ebola epidemic. So that's what they do, and their work really saves lives every day, and I wanted to be able to talk about it.
What is your cause? What are you an advocate for?
I am an advocate for women and Alzheimer's. I am here in lieu of Maria Shriver, a great loss. I know to everybody that she's not here tonight, but after we found out about this award, she had to go to the Today Show. So she's on the Today Show today for this entire week. She's sorry not to be here, but I work with her at the Women's Alzheimer's Movement, and our cause is to make women aware that they are at greater risk for Alzheimer's than men, that we are here to advocate on their behalf, advocate for the women who are caregivers. Also, 2 out of the 3 caregivers in this nation and probably around the world are women. Alzheimer's is a disease that doesn't affect just people in this country, but people throughout the world. So it's a global issue. It strikes everybody, but women are taking the brunt of it all around the world. And so we are really here to raise awareness of that, to teach women and men how to care for their brains, and also to raise money for women-based Alzheimer's research. Women's research has been traditionally very underfunded. So we are now really trying to bring that level of funding up to a par, and that's what we're committed to, that we're going to understand women's brains, finally.
Where can we find out more about your program?
Well, please, the Women's Alzheimer's Movement.org. That is where everyone should come to get more information about your brain health. You know, one of the important things in the messages that we're very concerned about getting out is that women, well, everybody needs to worry about their brain when they're in their 20s and 30s. You cannot wait till you're 40 or 50 to go, oops, I better take care of the most important organ in my body. So how to take care of your body early on, your brain and your body early on, is critical, because Alzheimer's is developing in your brain 20 to 30 years before it manifests its first symptoms. So what you're doing when you're 20 and 30 is going to pay off when you're 40 and 50 and 60. But at the Women's Alzheimer's Movement.org, you can find all this information, and we have a huge fundraiser on November 2nd here in LA called Move for Minds. The morning session, I'm sorry to say, or happy to say, has sold out, but it's moveforminds.org. Go and donate. Show up in the afternoon and donate.
That is fantastic. I think you're going to do a great job for Maria tonight. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I know you're a big advocate for women's rights
Yes.
and sustainable causes.
Yes.
Please tell us more about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a child from Sierra Leone in West Africa, right? I'm from a place where the average age of marriage is 18 years old. 28% of girls are pregnant or have their first child, but, you know, between ages like 15 and 19, right? There are huge pressures on just seeing your dreams crushed, and really girls being sexualized way too early and their voices not being heard. I was fortunate. I grew up in a home with an educated mother who set the bar high and said anything was possible. And I think really this organization is really my attempt to show people that girls all over the world are exactly the same. What they need are positive role models. What they need are educational opportunities. And really, if they have those two things, the belief that fosters the self-belief and the access to opportunity, they can achieve anything.
That's brilliant. And do you think working in journalism in your past helped you?
Yeah, you know what? I was at CNN for 13 years. It was the best thing ever. A, because it gave me a tremendous global platform, right? And also it allowed me to travel the world and see these issues up close in different spaces, to see how it's the same problem manifested in different places, right? And so it gave me an even deeper passion and appreciation for how education can change people's lives.
Absolutely. And where can we find you and support you on social media?
Yeah, follow me at I am Isha Sesay. I think that's the best place to go, and then I will take you along with me in my journey in life, and you can follow the work I'm doing with my nonprofit that way.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
you're doing is amazing.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you passionate about?
Change. I'm passionate about change. Every sense of the word of change and changing and evolving and just continuing to push forward into what you dream for. So it's a pleasure to be here, and it's something that's nice to see the community of advocates growing and really wanting to pull that resource together.
Since Breaking Bad, fabulous show, what are you up to these days?
Just I shoot about 3 movies a year. They're not always good, but I shoot them, and it's fun. I got a couple of projects coming up for the end of this year. Been actually doing a lot of philanthropic work lately, with a couple of foundations, and just did some stuff with the Open, the PGA Open, with the Children's Hospitals in Vegas, and just did some work with a film festival in Austin called Cinema Touching Disability, and just really just treading water. I mean, I think that's the name of the game.
RJ, how can we find you on social media?
RJ Mitte, my name. It's super simple. Just RJ Mitte, and if you type in RJ with an M, you'll probably find me. But that's across my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Just look for the guy with the blue check mark or the higher number. So, yes.
You're such a pleasure.
No, good to see you.
You too. Have fun tonight. What a fabulous night here on the red carpet in Hollywood. For more, you don't know where we'll be next. Keep watching Major Film